I'm back with part 3. My camera's on this side of the table, and so I just had to run around real quick. I wrote down what I'm going to be filming next, and I have my mini album, and I do not recommend using 12 pages. This album is now renamed the Mega Mini because because with all of the inserts and everything, it is about 2.5 inches tall, and that's with no embellishments, no pictures in it or anything. But what I'm going to show you in this video, and I have a little sample piece because this was the first page that I did, and I decided to do something different than this, and you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. But I wanted to show you how to attach your covers and do the spine piece and embellish it, and I'm going to show you how to customize your pages. There's a lot of different videos out there on how to do this, but I like to take things like I'm one of the people that needs something explained in detail, and a lot of videos don't go over that. So I am one of those people that does that. So I'm going to show you how to attach your covers. We'll get back to this in a minute. Okay, so here's my mini. It's super thick, it's actually super cute. So I kind of like the thickness. And I took out all my inserts. And for my inserts, I just used 12 by 12 pieces of Recollections cardstock in white, black, and a sort of aqua color. See there? It's kind of an aqua color, because a lot of the papers have that aqua in them. So I bought 12 by 12 pieces of the Recollections cardstock, and I bought a lot because there were 6 for $1. And I think I got six 12 by 12 pieces for every color, just so that I would have enough. But all my pages are done on the inside. All of my inserts are completed, and so now I'm going to show you how to attach your covers. This is the pattern that I chose for the cover. It's a nice blue argyle. And on the inside, I just used a piece of that aqua colored cardstock. So here is my first page that's going to attach to the cover, and then here is the second page. Okay, so I completely forgot about that. That adds even more thickness because I haven't attached it yet. So that's what I'm going to go over, is how to attach your pages together. So this is one unit that I was talking about, and I made a pocket here, which I'll show you in a minute. This is one unit, and then this is a second unit, okay? So you have your 2 units, and you need to attach them. What you're going to do is you're going to adhere on this side of your first unit, so the back side of your first unit to the front side of your second unit. Super simple. So I'm going to take my Big Mama glue bottle, get the glue goober off of here. Okay. I'm going to adhere here along all the sides and some in the middle. I don't do super thick glue because I'm a messy gluer. Make sure your page is in the right order that you want it, and stick it down. Grab your bone folder and just run it across the page with some glue, which didn't happen on this one. Yay! And then this will make your 4 pockets. The 2 from the second unit and the back 2 from the first unit. Okay, so that creates 4 more. And actually, we're going to talk about that. Okay, now I'm going to attach my cover page. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing. You can do this either way. You can attach the spine first, which I'll show you. That way you know how to attach spines in the future. Okay, make sure that it's at the pages are the same size because you don't want to glue it on the wrong way. So we're going to glue. Come on, book. Okay, so we're going to glue. And you can make this a pocket by only gluing here and here. And that makes a nice pocket. And that's going to be a sticky mess. There we go. So you can glue there and there. But I think I'm going to decide to close this one up. You know what? Let's make it a pocket. Why not? Right? It's already the big monster journal it is. So you're just going to line it up, leaving 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, however many you want, however many inches you want on the side, and then just score it down. And now you have your cover with a cute little pocket in the front. Okay? And then to attach them, you just do what we did with the first one. Getting low on glue. Do your sides. You can use your ATG for this. I bought an ATG last year. I really don't like it. It's kind of traditional. Kind of like my glue. And then stick this to this one. Okay? And then just move it around. And voila! You have your cover attached with your, oh, I put 2 inserts in there. What did I do? This journal, this mini is massive. Mega mini. Okay. Now for your spine piece, you're going to want to do something kind of coordinating, which usually if you're using your paper packs, you'll find a coordinating piece of paper in there. I actually made mine, this is measuring at 12 by 6 1/2. So because I didn't know how big it was going to be. So just cut it at 6 inches on your board, on your cutting board. And then this will wrap around. When I'm done embellishing it, then I'll attach it. But you want to leave some room for movement and take into account to how thick you want it. And I actually took my spine piece, and I've never done this before, but my boyfriend needed a clear top coat for something, so we bought the Rust-Oleum crystal clear enamel. And I took my piece of paper and a big piece of cardboard outside, and I sprayed it with this clear enamel. So do you see how it has this like nice like shine to it? I don't know if you can see it in the camera because it's not near me, but it's kind of awesome. So I did it like that. I sprayed it on the outside, so now it's nice and it's really sturdy actually. The edges are curling, but that's okay because it'll just tack down with glue and some weight on top of it. Okay, so I went over how to attach your covers. I'm going to show you on this little sample one that I did how to embellish it in different ways. I close up some of my pockets. As you can see, this is the full 4. I hope you can see this. If this video is not showing what I want it to show, I'll probably scream. So there's 4. And see how I closed this one up and now there's only 2 in here? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. Because sometimes if you do all 4, it's really, really intimidating. So what you want to do is when you get your bags together, you see this top flap here? You're going to glue them together. So I just take it like this, and I just run the glue all through here. Okay, glue that side, stick it down. You could even do this before you put your mini together, but sometimes I like some of the pages and sometimes I don't. So I just decide then. And then do the other side. And fold that. And then I just take the inside here that's still open and I run a line of glue across the top of the bag on each side, and then I just stick those together. See? Super simple. Now it's all closed up, and now you don't have 4 intimidating pockets, and you'll have to make even more tag inserts. Okay, so that's how to do the pocket. If you want to make this a pocket, this flap here, like I said, this flap I made into a pocket, so there's 2 sides, which I can easily just run a bead of glue through here and close that up so that it's one. Doesn't matter. I have a lot of embellishment sheets. So you're going to take your paper bag, and I fold mine back like this. And you're going to take it, line it up, and chop off, I'd say about, what is that, like a 1/16 of an inch. Take off a sliver. Have some cake. Take off a sliver. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, so now you have your pocket. Nice and simple. Simple thing to do. To make, you see a lot of people on YouTube that have the little half circles that they pull their little inserts in out of, and that's really easy to do too. Just take your side of your bag, and I have a 1.5 inch circle punch from, I think this one is EK Success, and you're going to turn it over so you see the back of it, and then slide it in, and do you see, I hope you can see this, there's like a little cross in the circle. Line this up with the half line. Excuse me if I'm in the camera. Line it up halfway through your bag, roughly. It doesn't have to be perfect. And chop. See? Then you have this. Then when you have your tag, that one's too big. Then when you have your tag, you can just slide it in there, and then slide it in and out, and you can, little peekaboo there. See? Nice and pretty. Okay? If you want to make this entire flap a pocket, and you don't want to have it going back and forth and back and forth, just take it to whichever side you prefer to glue it down to. I'm going to glue it down to this side since I did something to the other side. And then you're just going to put a bead of glue here, and a bead of glue here, and you're done. Score it down so it gets nice and stuck, and voila, you have your pockets over there. Okay? Super simple, fun things to do. That's why I like the paper bags, I think, because there's just so much versatility with them. So I did this spot. I'm just looking at my to-do list, my film list. Showed you how to attach the covers, close the bags from the sides, how to add cards to the page. Oh, good idea. See, this is why I write lists. On some of my pages, I did this. Remember how I showed you the, where are they? The recollections, like just note cards. Oh boy, where'd they go? Sorry, should have been prepared for that one. Good thing they're next to me. Okay, Remember how I showed you these recollections, just folded cards? Well, all of my pages are cut at 6, take that out of there, 6 by 6, all of them. All my pages that are on the main sides are 6 by 6, okay? So on 3 or 4 of these, I think it's only 3 of them, I put a bead of glue here, a bead of glue here, and along the bottom. So you glue on 3 sides and leave the top open. Then I cut this down to 5 inches, the card. On the long side, I cut it down to 5 inches. Okay? So then, with your 5 inches, it gives you a 1/2 inch on each side, and the card just slides in like that. So it pulls out. You have room for 4 more photo mats, just by making a pocket and sliding a card in it. This is a pocket on this side. Let's just do a flip of the whole thing. So now I have a pocket here. Let's do it this way so it's not upside down. So now I have a pocket here. Okay. Your pockets with your inserts, which I forgot to take those ones out. You have your pockets here, which I think I'll glue one of these shut. So 6 by 6 on each side. You see what happened? I was doing this with this one, and I was alternating. Let's do a different page on a different page. Now, I cut them in half. So they were cut down at 6 inches, and I just cut them in half again at 6 inches. So they're 6 by 6 of the same 12 by 12 page. So then you'll have 4 inserts, page, you'll have your flap, which what I tried to do was leave these with the more boring papers, that way I could just journal on them with the pictures on the sides. That's one of the ones I glued shut. Have my insert. Pocket here. Close that one. Pockets here. This one's a pull-out page. 4 on each side, which I'm going to add the pattern paper to. I saved my scraps in a big Ziploc bag. Close that one. Closed that one. Pocket here. This one I actually glued down the entire page, glued on each side, and I just stuck the card in here. That way it's just a flap. So I have an extra journaling spot and a photo here, or photo here, journal here, photo on all 3 sides. Who knows? 4 journal spots there, and here, and then this back page I also made a pocket. It's a really tight pocket, so I might just leave that blank. Okay, so there's my mini album. You can use 12 bags and make a monster mini if you're a picture taker like I am. So that's what your spine will look like, and then it'll have this over it. And then when I get to the cover, I like to take, I won't use this ribbon, but I like to take a ribbon and hide that crease so you don't see that transition. Might use this one. It's really pretty. I'll find one though. Okay. And I guess I'll just make this a kind of long one. And for the embellishments, the paper pad, the paper pack came with sheets of different embellishments. Let me show you the full sheet of this. And some of these I didn't use, some of them I didn't like. See, they come in sheets like this. I hope you can see this. They come in these sheets, And all I did was pulled out that sheet and I just cut them up. Cut them out so that they can make little tags, just a little slip-in spot for a picture, just slide pictures under there. Some of them I'm going to heat emboss just so that they have a little bit of a shine to them. It came with a sheet for borders, which I'll cut out and put on some of the pages, or even around some of the cards that flip up. Put some of those on there. And then it also came with this adorable sheet that came with the pack, and it has every number up to 25, which I thought was really cute. So I might just heat emboss all of these so that they're nice and hard, and then just stick them to my page to add some pretty, you know, I just said pretty. So there's that. And then for my inserts, I think I counted 23 pockets. I might be wrong, but that's really all I had the time and energy for the other night. But I did all of the papers that I used that were 6 by 6. I just cut them down to 5.5 by 5.5. So they just slide right in there. You can make them smaller. You can do whatever you want with them. But I just did one on each side. I added some little pull-out tabs on some of them, which is super easy to do. Just grab a scrap piece that's thin, fold it in half, and glue it so that some of it's sticking out the side. Not hard. Some people have punches for that. I don't have punches. Can't afford punches. So here are my tags, photo mats. There's tons and tons of room for pictures in this album. Alrighty. Well, there it is. And then I'll just stick all these back into my album so that it's nice and thick and juicy. Have tons of room for pictures. And I'm going to do that, attach my spine piece, put together my little embellishments and stuff like that. And then I'll probably do a video on the full album when it's finally finished. It may be today, maybe probably not today. But I hope that this was helpful and that you get a little more understanding for how the paper bags work, because they're just such a versatile way to work with them. And for your little pockets, you can use the tags. You can make tags, which is probably what I'll do on some of them. But I hope you like this tutorial. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section. Send me a message. I'll have the post of these up on the blog. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye.